With the Arabian Nights closing in, what better time then to set sail upon the seven cinematic seas with Sinbad and share the magic of Sinbad The Fifth Voyage, and this the ultimate director's cut. Movie maker Shahin Solimon is of Persian heritage and was raised by an American family, and his adoptive father was a well-respected professor in the field of film and television, who taught him well of Western life and the movies. Shahin's biological mother was eventually able to also migrate to the US and reunite with her son, where she, being a Persian pop star, was able to pursue her own dream as a solo singing star. Shahin developed his love for film and creatively expanded his passion into acting, writing and directing, and after his first full feature called Jinn in 2008, he followed with the fantastical combination of all his hard work and Persian heritage to create, direct and star in this 2014 outing of Sinbad The Fifth Voyage. Get on board then for a colourful and creative adventure that brings back movie matinee memories from yesteryear's magical age of film. Captain Picard, Jean-Luc Picard himself, Patrick Stewart, helms the narration duties here as an older Sinbad reflecting back upon his great journeys to aid the telling of the tale of Sinbad's Fifth Voyage. And Shahin Solimon takes centre stage as the colourful captain. Opening with a nicely presented old school style Arabian Nights film spool-like look of the early film stock of Douglas Fairbanks. The Sultan and his princess daughter entertain guests in the court of the Sultan's palace. A pre-marriage party thrown to celebrate the princess's forthcoming marriage to Sinbad. Hassan the magician performs in their presence, but is insidiously more than he appears to be. He is the white demon in disguise, and places a spell upon the court, freezing all and leaving him able to then abduct the princess. The nefarious white demon steals the princess away to his dark lands island in order to possess her soul, and only Sinbad can save her, of course, but must do so within 40 days and 40 nights, or his bride-to-be shall be lost to him for eternity. Wahahahaha! Pantomime hiss, stage left, for the evil magician Hassan, aka the White Demon. Sinbad has been on a quest for a magical amulet as a wedding gift for his princess. He's travelled to a mysterious island and entered a secret cave where he has to fight off the undead and a multi-armed, sword-wielding goddess of stone who protects the amulet, which to its bearer gives magical powers of life. Bring on some nicely done, slow-moving, modified zombies and well-delivered special effects here for the stone goddess, as Sinbad battles through to acquire the magical amulet. Upon returning home, he of course learns of the terrible events and must use the amulet to give life back to the frozen Sultan and his guests at the palace. He then sets sail to save the princess, and in true escapism fashion battles against the odds and many a magical force, a monstrous creation along the way, including a rather very well done squaring off up against a giant vulture protecting its nest of an oversized egg. The vulture is a pretty darn cool mix of SFX and practical effects together, creating the ferocious, better looking cousin of 1957's The Giant Claw. Big fun here, and indeed it really is good fun stuff. Sinbad and his crew must also fight off a coven of blood-thirsty female vampires and a compromised genie of the lamp, as well as a nicely delivered nod to Ray Harryhausen's classic skeleton fight, as Sinbad must overcome his bone bear demons, Ash style army of darkness. Sinbad fighting his way across a rickety old bridge in the Mario Bava-like lit Italian Hercules-styled land of the White Demon is highly enjoyable to behold, as Sinbad fights to save the princess and release her from the steel cage that Hassan the magician has placed her in. It's a bold effort here on behalf of director Shahin Solimon, but it is as Sinbad himself that he sadly falls short in delivering his characterization of the lead to its fullest. And he's too deadpan-like in his countenance here, and without the charm and charisma that plays a huge part in the spectacular showpieces of such terrific Sinbad delights as the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad and Captain Sinbad, which of course starred the perfectly cast, cheerful countenance and side-slapping Sinbad swagger of the great Coen Matthews and Hollywood great Guy Williams. Sinbad here plays more like a storyboarded documentary tale from the History Channel than a good old gung-ho fantasy flick. There are, though, some nicely done shots and sequences and largely well-delivered special effects, which are very well rendered in portions of the film. Although the horned demon creature that Hassan brings forth at the Sultan's palace court looks far too fake and modern, and effect blended in rather ineffectually with the period piece setting. But that is really a minor letdown to be easily overlooked, as the majority of the effects with practical creativity works really rather well. This is the best delivered Sinbad feature to hold the attention of viewers and fans alike of all ages since 1977's Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. They don't make them like that anymore, but given a Hollywood budget, a Ray Harryhausen effects team and a throwback golden age fun Sinbad lead, Shahin Solimon could deliver on his vision, storytelling and direction of a modern-made, old-style set Persian piece from the tales of the Arabian Nights. Here's hoping that he continues to build upon his experience and ever-developing filmmaking skill to get to deliver in the not-too-distant future. As it is, Sinbad The Fifth Voyage is a solid 5 out of 10 Sinbad feature, well worth setting sail with to see. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.